Brace yourself for a tale that will chill you to the bone. What you're about to hear may shock you. Long ago, in a peaceful village nestled deep within the lush mountains of Vietnam, there lived a young girl named Mai. She was known throughout the land for her extraordinary kindness and unwavering bravery. Mai's heart was as pure as the morning dew, and her spirit as strong as the ancient trees that surrounded her home. Day after day, she would venture out into the village, offering help to those in need and standing up for the weak and vulnerable. Mai's family cherished her deeply, for she was not only their beloved daughter, but also their protector. Her father, a humble farmer, and her mother, a skilled weaver, had raised her to be compassionate and fearless. They often marveled at how such a small girl could possess such immense courage. As the days grew shorter and the air crisp with the approach of TGT, the Lunar New Year, excitement filled the village. Families busied themselves with preparations, cleaning their homes and crafting elaborate decorations. The aroma of traditional dishes wafted through the air, and children's laughter echoed in the streets as they anticipated the joyous celebration to come. But little did they know that a sinister force was lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike when they least expected it. As the villagers slept peacefully on the eve of Tit, a horde of vicious demons descended upon their homes. These creatures of darkness, with eyes glowing like embers and claws sharp as razors, sought to destroy everything in their path. The villagers awoke to chaos and terror. Screams pierced the night as families fled their burning homes, desperately seeking safety. In the midst of this nightmare, Mai stood tall, her eyes blazing with determination. Without hesitation, she grabbed a nearby broom and charged towards the demons, her small frame radiating an aura of fierce protection. "Leave my people alone!" Mai's voice rang out, clear and strong, as she swung her makeshift weapon at the nearest demon. The creature hissed in surprise, taken aback by the girl's audacity. But Mai didn't falter. She fought with every ounce of strength in her body. Her movements swift and precise. 4 days and nights, Mai battled tirelessly against the demonic horde. She seemed to be everywhere at once, defending the elderly, rescuing children, and rallying the villagers to fight back. Her bravery inspired others. And soon, the entire village joined her in the fight. The demons, who had expected an easy victory, found themselves facing a formidable opponent in this small but mighty girl. They threw everything they had at her: fire, darkness, and fear. But Mai stood her ground. Her unwavering spirit seemed to glow brighter with each passing moment, a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. As the battle raged on, Mai's strength began to wane. Her body was battered and bruised, but her resolve never faltered. With one final, heroic effort, she unleashed a battle cry that seemed to shake the very mountains. The demons, overwhelmed by her indomitable spirit, retreated into the night, never to return. Peace descended upon the village once more. The people rejoiced, their homes and lives saved by the bravery of one extraordinary girl. But as the cheers of victory faded, Mai collapsed to the ground, her energy completely spent. Her family rushed to her side, tears streaming down their faces as they realized the terrible price of their salvation. Mai's eyes fluttered open one last time, a gentle smile gracing her lips. "Take care of each other," she whispered. Before her spirit left this world, the village was plunged into mourning. Their joy turned to sorrow as they grieved for their young hero. But Mai's story didn't end there. High above in the celestial realm, the Jade Emperor had been watching. Moved by Mai's selfless courage and the depth of her love for her people, he made an unprecedented decision. The Emperor decreed that Mai's spirit would be allowed to return to the mortal world each year during Tit, to visit her family and watch over her beloved village. As the first light of the new year dawned, a miracle occurred. In front of Mai's family home, where there had been only bare earth before, a small sapling had sprouted overnight. The villagers gathered around in wonder, watching as the tiny tree grew before their very eyes. Within hours, it had become a magnificent tree, its branches adorned with the most beautiful golden flowers anyone had ever seen. The blossoms shimmered with an otherworldly light, radiating warmth and hope. As Mai's parents approached the tree, they felt an overwhelming sense of peace and love wash over them. They knew, without a doubt, that their daughter's spirit lived on in this magical tree. From that day forward, the yellow apricot blossom, or homai as it became known, held a special place in the hearts of the Vietnamese people. Each Lunar New Year, as the trees burst into bloom, people would remember the tale of brave Mai and the sacrifice she made for her loved ones. The golden flowers became a symbol of spring, their delicate petals representing the renewal of life and the promise of prosperity in the coming year. Families would gather around the homai, sharing stories of courage and kindness, and teaching their children the importance of protecting those they love. As centuries passed, the legend of Mai and the magical apricot blossom tree spread throughout Vietnam. In every village and city, people began to cultivate these trees, eager to invite the spirit of protection and joy into their homes during Tit. The sight of golden blossoms became synonymous with the New Year celebrations, a vibrant reminder of the power of love and bravery. Mai's legacy lived on not just in the flowers, but in the hearts of the people. Her story inspired generations to face adversity with courage, to stand up for what is right, and to cherish the bonds of family and community. Parents would tell their children about the brave girl who saved her village, encouraging them to embody her spirit of selflessness and determination. The homai became more than just a beautiful decoration. It was a living testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Each blossom seemed to whisper Mai's final words. Take care of each other. And so, with every Lunar New Year, as families gathered around these golden trees, they renewed their commitments to love, protect, and support one another. In modern times, even as Vietnam changed and grew, the tradition of the yellow apricot blossom remained strong. Urban dwellers and rural farmers alike would eagerly anticipate the blooming of these special trees, the golden flowers, a bright contrast against the winter sky. The sight of Mai in homes, offices, and public spaces became a unifying symbol connecting people to their cultural roots and to each other. Mai's story, intertwined with the legend of the homai, became a cherished part of Vietnam's rich tapestry of folklore. It reminded everyone that true strength comes not from physical might, but from the courage to stand up for others and the willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. The golden blossoms served as a yearly affirmation that love, bravery, and the bonds of family and community could overcome even the darkest of times. And so, as another Lunar New Year approaches and the homai trees prepare to bloom once more, take a moment to remember, brave Mai. Look upon those golden flowers and feel the warmth of her spirit, still watching over her people, still inspiring courage and kindness in the hearts of all who know her tale. For in every delicate petal and every shimmering blossom, the legacy of a young girl's love and sacrifice lives on, eternally bright and forever.